Welcome back, everybody. My name is Eltamar, and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Baldur's Gate 2 Enhanced Edition. Where we left off last time, we were exploring the Drow city. We had,
Are you aware that despite our intimacies,
apparently we have Viconia to talk to.
you, other than the usual graces, you've mysteries in you and secrets. That face holds tales in its creases.
What about the time before the life, before the endless travel, days in the dark and death at your heels? Who was your closest ally then? Gorion, a wise man, good teacher, and a greater friend. Why do you consider him such a good teacher and close friend? Gorion was patient. He had the patience of a true-born parent. Without him, I don't know what would have become of me. If only we all had such advantages, the blood of a god and a kindly guiding hand. I do hope for what lies ahead, that Gorion instilled strength in you as well. Alright. Well, let's go see if we can find Phara at the tavern once again. It's time for more side questing.
As you ask.
Or, I guess technically it's main questing. There aren't a lot of side quests in this place. All of the other quests lead to the main quest. Phara is glowing several different things. She has lots of protections on, apparently.
Ah, it is you again.
It is good that you have come, Veldrin. Up until now, I have only had the company of Sula Fane, and his pathetic melancholy has nearly drained my patience. So I shall be brief and send you on your way. You would like that, Sula Fane, yes? Just spit it out if you must. Very well. The Matron Mothers have decided the deep gnomes, the Svirneblin, have not shown enough fear to the drow of late. So it is time to teach them a lesson. Mother Ardulis has volunteered you for this particular service. You want me to kill Svirneblin, gnomes? Such a minor task, and I am to waste my time on it. I have better things to do, woman. You have better things to do than serve the queen of the demon web pits, Mother Loth herself? Bah, as if the Spider Queen would care what we do with deep gnomes. Send Veldrin if you're so interested. I'm sure he can do it without me, I assure you. No, you will go with Veldrin. Argue again, and it shall be your tongue, Sula Fane. Approach the Svirneblin village in the Great Caverns and await a patrol. Slaughter them, and bring back proof of the deed. Return here in a few days. If this is what the Matron Mother decrees, then I have little choice. I will go now. Veldrin, catch up quickly. I expect you there without delay. Okie dokie. I'll have to go kill some gnomes. Not a very, suitable task for our group, because we're way beyond deep gnomes in terms of raw power.
Gather your party before venturing forth.
We're up here, I guess you can't really see, but I'm holding my hand up by my head. We're up here with dragons, and then if I put my hand near the floor, that's where gnomes would be. I mean, we killed a shadow dragon without cheesing the fight, I might add. That makes us pretty good. Also, my throat's very sore today. If I sound a little gravelly or voice weaker than normal. Wow, that was a bad sentence. If I sound more gravelly or if my voice sounds weaker than normal, that's the only reason for it. I have tea and some water, but my throat's been a little sore today. I think I'm coming down with a bit of a cold or a cough or something. We're gonna go kill some gnomes. I feel kind of bad about killing gnomes, actually. They're not particularly hard. We really need more boots of speed as well. It would appear that our slow group is very slow.
What would you have me? That's
Let's stealth ahead and see if there's any tricks and traps. There's Sula Fane. I do remember this part relatively well. Let's wait for our group to get here and then quick save.
Yes, it shall be. I do what I must.
Finally, there you are. We shall wait here for the patrol to come to us. One will come soon, I expect, and then we can get this over with. I can handle this myself, Sula Fane, if you would prefer to return to the city. Perhaps I will take you up on your offer then. Phara enjoys making me dance, and I have no desire to comply. Are you sure you can accomplish this? Yes, of course. Very well, I will go. Once the deed is done, take the helmet of the leader and return to the tavern in Usnatha. I will meet you there. Do not fail, Veldrin. Now we have a choice to make. We can legit kill the gnomes, or we can try and bargain with them not to kill them. It's a tough call. I don't know which one I want to do more, actually.
Fear not. I'm watching your back.
Shah guides my hand.
Have you nothing else to do but bother me?
No one here but us shadows.
What is my task? Consider it done.
There's the patrol right there. Why are you all just standing there? Oh, you're waiting for the last of your group. I understand. I know how that is.
Yes.
Drow ad Gulver Tantanyan das Sugden Ostera. I'm sorry, but I don't understand your tongue. Ah, I'd be thinking most drow knowing simple tongue of the stone. Let me be talking the tongue of the dark ones, yes? We be greeting you, dark ones, and we be asking for your purpose in this place for being, respecting you the peace as we. I was sent here by the drow to kill you and your patrol, but I do not wish to do that. Most alarming this is. Why would the dark ones be killing us? We be at peace, we is. They feel you don't fear them enough, and want to send a message to you and their enemies. We be fearing the dark ones plenty, always they could be all killing us if they be wishing to. Grateful we are for your mercy. I just need some proof for them that I have done as they bid. Can I have your helmet? My helmet? If it be saving my life, yes, here be it. We will be going now, and telling the deep lords that much bowing and scraping to the dark ones is to be done, if war to be avoided is. Thank you for your mercy, we are. May the deep brother be smiling on you kindly, always.
That's right.
On my own, I will do
No
my
one
best.
here but us shadows.
So that is a way you can go about not killing the gnomes. And to be honest, we have no real reason to kill them. They're not our enemies. We are an evil group, but I really don't think that, well, other than Korgan, no one in this group is chaotic evil. And who cares what Korgan thinks? He's just a crazy dwarf. I almost said crazy gnome. That is a death penalty among dwarves. You just don't call a dwarf a gnome unless you want to die. Or at the very least, unless you want to kill a dwarf for attacking you first. Alright, let's go hand this in and see what we have to do next for our task. We will get some experience for handing in the helmet. We probably won't get as much as if we had massacred the group, but to be honest, it's not that much experience anyways. Probably a couple thousand per Svirneblin. That's about it though. Edwin, you are slow today. Usually it's the dwarf that's the slowest. Alright.
Yes.
Back to the tavern. There is something I do want to show you guys in the tavern before we get there. I just wanted to see if that was a named person, but it wasn't. Just a random warrior. It's kind of an interesting little thing.
Very well.
Let's go hand this in. We're going to go up to the second floor before we talk to Phara, actually.
That's right. No one here but us shadows.
Let's quick save.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
I forgot about this the first time I was here, but I vaguely remembered it later on. Alright. If we go up here... Oh, now I just can't remember how to activate it.
As you ask.
Is it in here?
Right.
Oh, glory for the
Ah, yes, here it is.
Shadows.
Fools, you should have fallen with your house. Now Mother Loth has sentenced you to eternal torment in the demon web pits. It is no less than you deserve. No, have mercy. Free us. Let us out of here. Free you? You attempt to sneak into Usnatha and pass yourselves off as drow of a true house? You deserve worse than this. No, we are loyal to the Spider Queen. We are her faithful servants. You are weak, and your house was weak, so she cares not. Your house has been wiped from history's eye, and soon so you shall be. Bastard, our house was strong. We were favored by Loth. We should have been triumphant. Yes, loyal we were. House de Vere! House de Vere! House de Vere is nothing. ashes on the wind, as you too shall be. You should have died with your own matron in your own city. Now, well, we shall see, and I shall find it most amusing. Insolent bastards, this could just as easily be you fools. Darkness take you both. No, darkness take you. And so, there are some House Devere people here. But, strangely enough, Vicania doesn't seem to care that there are House Devere people here. We can hire prostitutes if we really want to. It doesn't screw up your romance with Vicania, but I believe it does screw up your romance with other characters. I know for sure it does with Aerie, I believe. I don't know about Chihira, though. So if you go hook up with a prostitute, just bear in mind that you might lose your romance. Ah, you return, and with a Svirneblin helmet no less. Good. I am sure the gnomes are scrambling as we speak to provide a proper tribute to the Matron Mothers. Ah, yes, I'm sure the gnomes were suitably impressed by our display of viciousness. No doubt they had no inkling we are capable of such a feat. What is this? Are you losing your stomach for blood, Sula Fane? The Spider Queen would be displeased to hear such, I would think. I save my wrath for the drow's true enemies. Loth knows this, as does the Matron Mother of my own house. It is not for you to decide, male. I shall have your bloody heart ripped from your chest on the altar if you continue to speak. I call your bluff, arrogant one. Act, and you risk war between your house and mine. How would Mother Lardelace see that, I wonder? It is almost worth it to silence your impudent tongue. If a handmaiden were to see you speak to me such, she would flay you open without a second thought. You should be so lucky to span a bitch. Whoa! Bah, I will listen to no more. Veldrin, meet me within my private quarters in the Female Fighter Society Tower. Within 1 hour, Veldrin, do not be late. Why your private quarters? Because I wish privacy, worm. Fail to attend me, and I shall have you dragged there screaming by hooks. The city is not full of nice people. Edwin gained a level. Does he get level 8 spells yet? Please tell me he does. Excellent! Oh, that's good. We get level 8 spells. Level 8 spells are fun. Let's see what we have here. We have Summon a Fiend. We have Maze, Pierce Shield, Power Word Blind, Protection from Energy. Simulacrum is pretty good. Symbol Fear, Spell Trigger. We're going to take a Spell Trigger. We're going to go Summon Fiend, a Pierce Shield, and a Protection from Energy. Alright, let's go meet this,
That's right.
our dear sweet...
No one here but us shadows.
Actually, we probably get a couple more spells. Let me just take a quick look here. We got another level 7 spell. I'm going to get a second Mordekaiden's Sword. And we get another one of these as well. Let's take a Disintegrate. Because why not? Disintegrate can... No, wait, actually, sorry. Disintegrate can be good, but you can also blow up the items you want to take off the body. So Chain Lightning it is. Or, you know what? Death Cloud. When in doubt, Death Cloud. Alright. Let's see what we have in here.
That's right.
I don't know which one is hers.
Us shadows.
That's her right there. We're going to quick save before doing
What
this.
is my task? It shall be.
You are lucky that my mood is improved, male. I was pondering having you tortured for my amusement, but the whim has passed. You needn't look so nervous, fool. If I desired you for intimate matters, you'd be naked and sweating already. No, I need you for something else. You are aware of my relationship with Sula Fane, yes? You do not need to stare at me blankly. Our animosity is open and obvious. His insolence is beyond all endurance. I cannot tolerate it further without risking my position in the lost hierarchy. But I also cannot take action that would be traced back to myself or my house without risking war. So you shall take action for me. You will kill Sula Fane. What would my reward be for this task? Your reward is continued existence and my continued favor. You will do this because I command it, or you shall suffer unspeakable torments. We are drow, and the drow show no mercy. My opportunity is nearly upon me, and I will not be distracted by a gnat at my back. Sula Fane has been given time off from his regular duties. You will find him in his quarters at the Male Fighter Society, sulking as is his wont. He will not be expecting you, but nor will he suspect Or sorry, yeah, he will not be expecting you, but nor will he suspect your true intentions, I imagine. He will greet you, and then you will kill him. Those of my house would be the first question for his death, but you, without allies of any house, can get away with this murder. Once you are done, take his Pewafwi cloak and bring it back here to me. It shall make an excellent trophy. Wait, so you want me to kill him, bring back his cloak as a trophy to show that you killed him? Good, solid thinking there. That is all. Do you understand what I ask of you, Veldrin? Telling anyone will bring death down upon yourself. I shall keep your secret if you keep mine. I understand, and I look forward to killing that arrogant bastard. It is good to see a drow male with commendable lust for power. Continue this attitude, Veldrin, and things in Usnatha will prove favorable for you. Go then. You have 3 days to hunt down the fool and return with his cloak. Do not fail me, Veldrin. Okie dokie.
Consider it done.
It's time to go kill another dude.
I will do my best.
People in the city just keep killing each other. It's amazing that the drow have a population at all.
Us shadows.
Consider that it takes 90, 100 years for them to reach a maturity level that would make them a powerful warrior or a powerful mage or cleric. So they have to reach about 100. Now they massacre each other just on a scale that the surfacers wouldn't fully understand. I'm surprised their population isn't 10 drow remaining, each in their own little city. It's just kind of amazing to me. We are not going to kill Sula Fane either.
Do what I must.
Veldrin, what are you doing here? The Matron Mothers have not given me another task so soon, have they? I was given leave to rest. Phara sent me to kill you, Sula Fane, but I'm not going to do it. I see. It was only a matter of time before she acted, I suppose. No alliance of mine to any house could prevent the unseen dagger from plunging into my back. Phara and I were lovers once. Mother Artelis felt Phara cared for me in a most undrow-like fashion, and had her taken by the handmaidens. They tortured her with tentacle rod. Tortures I can only shudder at the thought of. I wonder what tentacle rods do. I've seen in some internet things that give me an idea, and it sounds kind of terrible. When they were done, all that remained of Phara was her ambition. And I remained only as a constant reminder of her weakness. I have been expecting this for a long time. Tentacle rod, eh? So then, if you're not going to kill me, what do you propose that we do? I need your Pewafwi cloak to prove to Phara that you're dead, but what will you do? You can have my cloak. I have little need of it, and I do not know. I cannot be seen in the city without endangering your lives as well as my own. And I do not wish war between my house and the Dispana. I have never wished to harm those who were not foul and evil, true enemies of the drow. I do not know why I tell you this. Perhaps it is the mercy you show me, but I feel we drow have lost the right path. We need to be led back to it. I will seek those who feel as I do, perhaps. I shall remain in the shadows and not betray your secret, Veldrin. I thank you for the mercy you have shown. It suggests that there are hope for our people. May Illustre, Lady Silverhair, watch over you always. He is a blasphemer against Loth. But we already knew that, kinda.
That's the best as you wish.
Let's take a quick look and see if there is... I wonder if you guys can hear that. I have the Hearthstone launcher in the background, and I keep clicking over buttons by accident. I can hear it just barely in the background. None of these houses have any money. It's a truly disappointing turn of events. Nothing. Nothing of value at all. I think I found a whopping 10 gold. I'm not even going to bother picking up that 1 gold. It's just not even worth my time. Okay, so we've, quote,
Done.
killed Sula Fane. We have his cloak now. Let's go deal with that little problem. We're also going to go up to the upper level in this video just really quickly to show you what's up there. It's kind of neat.
It is you.
I see you carrying his Pewafwi, my darling Veldrin. Sula Fane is dead, yes? Yes, of course he is dead. Here, give it to me. All love is foolish. You have done well, Veldrin. You have earned a place of honor in this house by serving me well. This shall not stop naturally. First, I will speak to you alone, Veldrin.
It
I
is
find you useful, Vildren. You are a strong and powerful male, worthy of my bed. You shall remain here for a time and please me. Come. I don't know if Vicania cares about this or not. If I must, then I suppose I have no choice. Excellent. I shall show you, my dark Vildren, why an evening with Phara is worth more than an eternity with all other women. Come, I am anxious to begin.
Jarkaris. It is you again.
Ah, finally you awaken. Come, rise, lazy one. I was almost ready to call the slaves and have you beaten. There is much for you to do. It is time to introduce you to the Matron Mother of House Dispana, Vildren. Mother Ardules is anxious to see the male who has done so much for Usnatha. You will go to the temple and meet me and Mother Ardules there. Do not delay, Vildren. Mother Ardules wishes to speak with you immediately.
Bustan Zados. Shah, Guide, Jarkales. Bustan, I am now Natha.
What is she doing?
Victory shall be ours. Yesabil, I am yours to command.
It seems that you cannot resist the spell that drow female cast, Eltamar the Kitten Killer. I find it quite amusing, actually. Did she force you into the act, or did you go willingly? No matter. Hopefully we have the opportunity to kill the wench. Were I not in hiding, I would challenge her openly and remove her head. But we cannot have everything.
On my honor.
She doesn't seem... She understands drow culture, basically. She knows we're here to get out of fear as safely as possible. And she knows that females in the society dominate males, and that I couldn't do anything in particular about it. So that's where we stand with Vicania right now. She is not particularly upset with us. Who are you? Just a random drow wizard. Okay. We will kill her. We'll kill Phara. Actually, we're going to leave this drow city in shambles, just like we left the Sahuagin city, whatever. You know what? I don't have to pronounce extinct races. Actually, to be fair, the Sahuagin are not extinct. Just that one city is. Hello, random handmaiden of Loth. It's a lot of drow in here.
It is you again.
Ah, here you are, matron. Oh, hi, here you are. Matron, this is the male that I spoke to you of, Vildren. I can see him well enough, fool girl. You think I am blind? I see nothing special about him. What fascinates you so? Matron, he is an excellent fighter, and he is the one that rid House Dispana of its other problem. This is that one? Illithids, eye tyrants, gnomes, and the mighty Sula Fane? Are you sure? To me he looks scrawny, and there is something odd. I am positive, Matron, that he could prove of great use to you. Perhaps. Let him prove it then, if he is to become so favored in the eyes of Dispana. You boy, you there, Vildren is it? Pay attention. The eye tyrant you killed coming from their so-called city was not the right type. I told the girl here which type I required, and that was not the one. But Matron, Silence, girl. I'll not swallow your lies. Speak again, and I'll send you to the pits of Loth. Would you like to deal with the Drider again so soon, girl? Now, Vildren, you have proven yourself as competent. This is good. House Dispana needs competence, a rare commodity when one is surrounded by fools. House Dispana is about to embark on the path to greatness, Vildren. You can tie yourself tightly to us. Mother Loth approves of the successful. But I require something rather rare to begin this path. You might acquire it for me, so I shall give you the task and see if you can earn Dispana's favor. I need the blood of one of the neighbor races, Vildren, the noble races only, and blood from one of their most powerful members, a dangerous task. Your first option is to acquire the blood of an elder orb, most powerful of the eye tyrants. Its blood or its eye. I bade the fool girl to do this, but she failed. The spelljammer tyrant was supposed to be an elder matron. I swear that is what the spies had reported. They must have exaggerated. Silence! You should have checked on it yourself, girl. Do you rely solely on this male to be your strength and your wits? No, matron, I do not. Enough. Should you go after the Elder Orb, you will no doubt find one of their tunnels in the southeastern portion of the main caverns. Your other options are to gather blood from an Elder Brain of the Illithids or from a Prince of the Koatoa. Either would be as difficult as the Elder Orb. The Elder Brain is guarded in the Illithid city through the southeast caverns, and Old Ruin of the Koatoa lies in the western caverns, ruled by a mad prince. Go then, Vildren. Bring me the blood of one of these creatures. House Dispana awaits your return, but do not tarry. This is my command. Very well, I will do my best. Of course you will. Go now and begin your task. Alright. So we're actually going to do all 3 of those. And the reason is there's a whole bunch of really cool magical items you can get by doing all of them. So,
Consider it done.
and not for completing the quest. You actually don't get much for completing the quest other than experience, I believe. And maybe a magical item or 2, I can't remember. But the items that these elder races have accumulated are pretty awesome. Most importantly are some of the artifact pieces we need. So there's one in the Koatoa caves.
Oh, glory for the Dark Mother!
What? You there, worthless male. Loth demands a service of you. We have just crushed a sect of blasphemous Gondolar worshippers, but they have fled and now hold themselves against our vengeance. You will proceed to the southeastern corner of the city and eradicate them. We will allow no such heathen gods in the sight of Loth's children. Yes, mistress, immediately. You will speak when asked to speak. Now go and perform the will of Loth, she demands. Okay, never mind. We'll go do that first, because we're almost out of time anyways. Good God. Hold, friends. I have heard of your prowess of late. Perhaps you will have interest in a business proposal of mine. What is it that you want? I am Visage, a merchant of some note within the city, although you will not have heard of me, no doubt, since you are newcomers. No matter. I notice you are well equipped with magic, among other things, so I have assumed that you might be interested in purchasing an item I currently have in my possession. See this golden rope I have here? 'Tis a relic of no small power, yours for the buying. If this is of any interest to you, of course. That depends. What does the rope do? Well now, what this gilded rope can do and what it can be used for are separate things. A bit of an explanation is necessary in order for you to understand. Go on then. First, to add credibility to its value, you must know that the rope belonged to an infamous Jarlaxle. Until I stole it, that is. You do know of whom I speak, yes? Jarlaxle is a drow mercenary from the city of Menzoberranzan. He is actually the son of Matron Bainra, or the late Matron Bainra, who ruled the first house of the city for like 1,000 years or something like that. He's a very powerful mercenary, and he has lots and lots of tricks. He's actually very well respected as a male. I know of this drow, an infamous mercenary, leaders of the Brigandareth, a powerful rogue known throughout the Underdark. Correct, and he always has much magic in his possession, and this rope was once his. Sad for him that he didn't have it during his stay in Usnatha, to be sure. Sad? Why is that? As the story went, Jarlaxle came on a mission for House Gelet, helping in a war against Hellas Gilish. 'Twas done in an orgy of blood to please even Loth. In the sacrifices that followed, though, the matron of Gillette refused to pay Jarlaxle, saying that the service rendered to the Spider Queen should be payment enough. According to the tales, Jarlaxle simply bowed and left, even as the gathered house mocked him and spread the story of his foolishness. Oh, sorry, I didn't actually read that part. What does this have to do with the rope? Jarlaxle enacted a plan of revenge. He planned on acquiring the wardstone that would allow him entrance into House Gillette, so he could return their favor. But the wardstone was held by the ancient founder of Usnatha, Dirix, a powerful lich residing in the Mage Tower. The rope was to protect Jarlaxle from Dirix's magic. I swapped the real rope with the fake, however. Jarlaxle's men were imprisoned by the lich, and the rogue was laughed out of the city for the failure. This is the real rope, however. With it, you would be immune to Dirix's power and could loot the Mage Tower as you please. Consider the possibilities. Interesting. How much are you asking for it? Not much. A mere 1,000 gold and it's all yours. Actually, how about you hand that over that rope and I won't kill you and we'll call it even. But what? You wouldn't dare. I would. Now hand it over. But violence isn't necessary. If you want the rope badly, then here. Take it. Take it. Just leave me be. May Loth have your hide, cretin. And that's how you get a free rope, ladies and gentlemen. Never pay for something as simple as a rope. Pfft. Ain't no one got time for that. We're actually going to save here. We're at very close to 30 minutes. I plan to try and finish the Underdark tonight. I don't know if I'll be able to do it. I'm going out of town tomorrow, so for those of you who regularly keep updated on this, the progress of the game, it'll be Sunday-ish, maybe Monday before my next group of videos after this one and perhaps a couple more this evening. If you guys have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next video.